We're constantly innovating, constantly investing in the future, constantly trying to give our warfighters, our Marines, our soldiers, the best of what we have to offer, give them that overmatch capability to make them more survivable, more lethal on the battlefield.
We're here at Elbit America in Roanoke, Virginia. We're going to talk with Erik about some of what the company does and what it builds. Erik, tell us a little bit about Elbit and kind of its history.
Yeah, we opened our doors here in Roanoke, Virginia in 1959, way back, starting with Generation Zero. We've been part of the modernization effort throughout the past few decades, Generation 1, Generation 2, up until today's state of the art, which is Generation 3. So we've been a part of the Roanoke Valley for over 65 years now, very proud of our tradition and our heritage here in the Roanoke Valley. And a lot of our employees have family members, generational family members that have worked in our facility. So it's really exciting to be part of that heritage here.
And some of those night vision devices have been in service for decades, and we've seen a lot of different iterations. Can you talk about just how you guys try to adopt new technology or try to put things into the systems that improve them over time?
Yeah, and that's part of our culture and our heritage at Elbit America. So that innovation process starts years in advance. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. You've got to have the engineering talent. You've got to have the ideas. You've got to have the will and to put the money behind those ideas. So really excited that we were at the forefront of yesterday's technology, the PVS-14. We brought it to market. Today's ANVS or aviation night vision goggles, we brought those to market. And now we're working on currently delivering product to the United States Marine Corps, the Squad Binocular Night Vision Goggle, and also the U.S. Army, the Enhanced Night Vision Goggle Binocular. Both of those capabilities are the most advanced, most technically capable night vision goggles on the market today, and we're not stopping there. We're continuing to invest in the future. We're working on next generation night vision technology that can see further, clearer, and continue to drive that overmatch for our servicemen and women.
And I know that the key components of those are made here. Recently, you've added another part to you can do this kind of in-house for other parts that you used to get outside of Elbit. Talk a little bit about that for us, what we're seeing right here behind us.
Yeah, sure. Where we're standing is in our power supply production area. We insourced this manufacturing over the past 2 years and really knocking it out of the park. You know, like I said, we've got a heritage in our engineering and innovation, but we've also got a heritage in manufacturing excellence. And that's something that we're very proud of as part of our culture, continuous improvement. All of our employees, we're dedicated just getting better each and every day. So very successful insourcing effort. All of these employees are a testament to that success, now operating 3 shifts in this area and as well as other areas in the factory. So very exciting to be a part of our manufacturing growth as well.
Demand's fairly high. Obviously, you guys build the full devices, the ones that you said, you know, soldiers and sailors and Marine and even airmen are probably going to be carrying at some point.
Absolutely.
But you also make components that other people use to build theirs. Can you talk about the importance of some of that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So our image intensifier tube is the low light sensing device. It is what makes a night vision goggle or a night vision binocular work. So without that image intensifier tube, there is no night vision. It's just a binocular. And so, yeah, we sell those capabilities, the image intensifier tube, to other OEMs, to other platforms. And as I mentioned, we're working on a next generation low light sensor, our next generation image intensifier. We don't want to, we'll just call it next generation. Gen 3 is current state of the art. It'll be next generation. But it'll have applications beyond the warfighter, the soldier, the Marine. It'll have applications as a digital platform for ground combat vehicles, for aerial systems, for unmanned systems, because it will have the capability to be a digital sensor as well. So really excited about the applications that sensor, that innovation opens up for us as a business.
And while that's pushing forward to some really interesting technology, what you guys are putting out right now is still fairly revolutionary for conventional forces to finally have the ENVG Bravo. Could you talk a little bit, just big picture of what it offers that maybe the previous night vision did not offer?
Sure, yeah. Some of the legacy night vision systems in the military are image intensifier only. So really they help you see in the dark. And that capability is amazing. Anybody that's looked through a night vision goggle knows that capability definitely delivers a punch. But what ENVG-B does is it brings a thermal sensor that's integrated into the sensor. So not only are you seeing a low light image that provides really great resolution, but now you have a thermal image that's great for target detection. And those are the two capabilities when put together really deliver an overmatch capability that our adversaries around the world can't match. ENVG-B also brings in the capability to do augmented reality. So now you can set up navigation waypoints. There's a compass heading in the night vision goggle that the soldier can see to help keep them on track. And you can just imagine, us civilians carrying around our iPhone or Google Maps, and it's helping us to get to somewhere faster, right? Fewer missteps, fewer missed turns. That's the capability that we can provide to those soldiers. It also enables plugins to ATAC so that you've got blue force tracking, identifying friend and foe. It helps make sure that when we know where bad guys are, make sure that our forces are staying out of harm's way, making sure they come home safe. Also makes them more lethal, knowing where the bad guys are, which is absolutely a part of it.
So I understand, U.S. soldiers and Marines and sailors get some of the best equipment we got, but also we provide some of this to our partners and allies and other nations. Can you talk about that process and what that's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So we sell direct commercial sales to our allies around the world, and it is export controlled, right? So our allies aren't necessarily getting these same capabilities that our U.S. servicemen and women are getting, but they are getting top-notch quality systems, and no doubt about it. All regulated by the U.S. government. And we're out there and have our product in over 85 countries around the world. So this is a significant part of our business, and definitely something we're very proud of, that heritage, to being not just a U.S. supplier of night vision capabilities, but an international supplier for our allies.
And with the existing systems, the stuff going to foreign partners and allies, and also to our own troops, I mean, you got a lot of work going on here. You got enough people to make that happen?
Yeah, no, it's a really good point. Yes, we have enough today, but not tomorrow. So we are actively in the process of hiring people. Really excited to bring them in, not just to our power supply area that we're standing in here, but other parts of the factory. We've got over 700 employees here in Roanoke, Virginia now, and are looking to be close to 800 by the end of the year.
Awesome.
So it's a very exciting time to be part of our Warfighter Systems division of Elbit America.
Looking around here, I've seen some folks with some t-shirts on. You have some veteran employees. You yourself were in the military. Can you tell us a bit about kind of the company's commitment to working with veterans?
Yeah, that's something I'm very proud of, and I'd say all of Elbit America is very proud of. Myself, I'm a Navy submarine veteran. We did have a night vision on our periscope. Wasn't running around with night vision goggles, but it is cool to come back and now be leading a business that is serving our servicemen and women around the world. And so that's something that our mission to provide innovative solutions that protect and save lives is what has drawn me to Elbit America. When I wake up in the morning, why am I going to work each day? It's to protect and save lives. And all of our employees have that same mindset. So we do have a very strong veteran population that's a part of our workforce, which you can imagine, that's why they volunteered to serve in our armed forces. And that's an appeal for them to join a company that has that mission, gives them that feeling when they wake up in the morning, I'm going to do something that matters.
Yeah, you got a lot of moving parts that have all kind of come together and connect with this new technology. It sounds really exciting.
It is. So yeah, really exciting time to be part of Elbit America. I think you've probably seen that on the smiles on the people's faces as you've been around our campus here in Roanoke this week. Yeah, the future is definitely bright.
Well, Eric, it's been great to see some of this stuff. I really appreciate you letting us in here to see some of how these devices are built and made, and good luck to you in Elbit America.
Yeah, thank you, Todd. Thanks for visiting.